Hi, is this Jackson Rathbone?
Hello.
Hi, Jackson. This is Valder Beebe, and you're live on the Valder Beebe Show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, I wanted to talk with you. Got a movie coming out, correct?
That's correct.
You want to tell us about it?
Well, it's called Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2. You probably never heard of it.
Well, I've heard of it, but I've never seen a Twilight movie, so you've got a great audience here. I'm more in your baby boomer category, and so is my audience. We want to know, what is the appeal of watching this dark movie that so many young people are flocking to? And we thought, no better person than one of the stars to tell us.
Well, thank you very much for having me. And, well, you know, you can never predict what type of art will really appeal to a mass audience. And here we have a girl who is discovering herself, and I think what really kind of attracts people to this series is the idea that we all want to find love in our lives. You know, there's a sensibility of the family you're born into, and then there's the family that you make. So, you know, she slowly, you know.
And Stephanie Myers has written, as obviously, several of these hits. Why choose you for the part that you have in there? And I think you're Jasper Hale.
I am. I'm Jasper Hale, and you know, it's been about 5 years since I was originally cast as Jasper in the first Twilight movie, and I've always been a character actor, so there was a sense of you know, kind of getting to use a lot of my training to create an otherworldly creature.
You said something that we may not know. What is really a character actor? That's real interesting.
A character actor is a little bit beyond the leading man or the leading female. It's a supporting character, generally, that, you know, kind of is far removed from what you would imagine, like, let's say, like a Brad Pitt to be, or a Tom Cruise. It's more of a sensibility of completely changing your look, your the way you walk, the way you talk, and you know, living in the character that's completely far removed from who you are as an actual person.
Does the character actor usually, and this doesn't have to be right, get like the best supporting actor award?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I mean, you know, it's once again, art is subjective, so it's up to the audience. You know, at the end of the day, it's the audiences who dictates whether or not in character an actor portrays that character deserves recognition, I suppose.
Well, you're pretty good at what you do. I was looking at your lineage. You come from a really impressive lineage, and if I'm correct, you're like third cousin of the famous British actor Basil Rathbone.
It's yeah, you know, it's definitely a distant relation, but I've loved the work of Basil Rathbone. To me, you know, he's a phenomenal Sherlock Holmes. He was also in Captain Blood and a lot of old Hollywood movies. He was actually a very famous fencer as well, so he was kind of the guy when it came to sword fighting in movies.
And then I heard you're maybe distantly related to Stonewall Jackson. True?
True, yes. Stonewall Jackson, the famous Civil War general, I am related to as well.
You are just quite the guy. I could see why they would want you in the movie. Your movie, when does it open or when does it premiere? Twilight
Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2 opens November 16th. So it's an amazing epic finale. It's the last chapter of the Twilight series, and it's truly a wonderful film. You know, it's been helmed by Academy Award winner Bill Condon, and it just has some surprises, and it's a very exciting film.
Okay, well, thank you so much, but I would be remiss if I didn't ask you this question. The two leading actors in your movie, is the scandal true, or is it a myth? It's just to make us go to the movie. Which one?
I thought you were going to ask me to go out to dinner with you, and I got very excited when you said you would be remiss to ask, and you didn't. You didn't ask me out.
You're good at what you do.
I'm very sorry.
You're good at what you do. I think you said
you're good at what you do, so thank you for having me be a part of your show today.
Thank you, Jackson Rathbone, and your movie opens, and we will basically, I'm sure our kids will go and see it. Thank you, though, so much.
Thank you.